Capcom planning to revive more of its dormant franchises. Does that mean Dino Crisis could return? Maybe. I hope so. I love Dino Crisis, man. I remember playing Dino Crisis. It was basically Resident Evil with dinosaurs. Who doesn't want that? It sounds terrifying. Well, you know, it is. And a modern day rendition of it with Capcom's current success, I think would be beautiful. Capcom has confirmed that the publisher plans to revive more old, dormant video game franchises after recently announcing a new Okami and Onimusha. That sound you just heard was thousands of Dino Crisis fans around the world gasping at once. That I've already been on board with Capcom. Right now, I think they're the top AAA gaming company, legacy gaming company. Because they're just doing so much good stuff. Have they messed up recently? I know they were messing up for a while. But here with these remakes, they've been doing good. Been doing good stuff. Especially with Resident Evil. I hope they remake the Resident Evil 1. On December 12th during this year's Not Too Bad Game Awards. Yeah, it was not too bad. Capcom announced Onimusha Way of the Sword. And revealed that an Okami sequel was in the very early stages of development. Both reveals were big surprises. You damn right they were. I love Onimusha also. I forgot that was also Capcom. Onimusha 2 was specifically the one that I played. Capcom hasn't published a new Okami game since that weird DS spinoff. Okami did. I didn't even know that that was a thing. In 2010. Meanwhile, it's been almost 20 years since the last proper new action-adventure, Onimusha. That last release was 2006's Onimusha Dawn of Dreams on PS2, so seeing both franchises get new sequels announced in 2024 was unanticipated to say the least. And Capcom isn't done bringing back old franchises. What franchises you think? Ooh, some old Monster Hunter ones. The PSP ones were good. Those were the ones that I played the most. That's when I first got on board with Monster Hunter, was on the PSP. It's kind of different now, but kind of the same. Over the weekend, shortly after the Game Awards, Capcom put out a corporate press release reconfirming its plans to revive Onimusha and Okami. In that press release, the publisher behind Monster Hunter and Resident Evil also explained that it wants to create new installments in other non-specified dormant video game franchises. Like, could we get what dormant games could we possibly get? Let's check. Capcom dormant games. What you got for me, Brave? Mega Man? We can get an actual proper Mega Man. Or get a new Mega Man X game. That'd be amazing. Breath of Fire, yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom, we haven't had one of those in a while. When was the, yeah, 2017 was the last one. Get a remake of the old Marvel vs. Capcom games. Darkstalkers, I don't think I played that. I might have, I've played. God Hand would be an actual crazy one to drop. Doubt that would happen. But if we could get some God Hand, that'd be amazing. That was like, they used the Chrono Trigger's timing ability or mechanic from that game. I don't even know. Crazy game. Beautiful Joe. I could see us getting some old Beautiful Joe remakes and some Ace Attorney. I feel like there's more than just these. Like some older ones. Remake some old Street Fighters. Like, they've got so many games that they could just slap a new coat of paint on. Easy money. In addition to regularly releasing major new titles each year, Capcom is focusing on reactivating dormant IPs that haven't had a new title launch recently, said Capcom in the December 13 press release. Man, that just sounds like money to my ears. Or actually, money lost for my ears, because I'm going to be paying Capcom. Capcom is working to further enhance corporate value by leveraging its rich library of content, which includes reviving past IPs, like the two titles announced recently, in order to continuously produce highly efficient, high-quality titles. You love to hear it. And they're not like adding any woke nonsense into it. They're just doing straight-up game remasters. Does that mean and remakes? Does that mean Capcom is finally bringing back Dino Crisis? Well, maybe. It certainly seems more possible now than has in a long time, especially if the new Onimusha does well and shows the publisher that there's a demand for new entries from old forgotten IP. That you damn right there is if you do it right. There's demand for any good game. Some evidence has pointed toward Capcom at least being at least open to making a new Dino Crisis. So while we don't have any specific announcements yet, I think the possibility of a new Dino Crisis is more likely now than ever before. That's something, right? That is something. That's a whole lot of something. I would love to see a new Dino Crisis with new gaming mechanics. Same with any of their old games, really. Just put new game mechanics on their old games. That sounds like I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on games. And hopefully not all of them will be like full new game remaster $70 AAA releases. Hopefully some of them will be like $30 so I can get more of them. But if they want to make full AAA releases, go for it. Is that everything? Yep. That was the whole article. Well, hell yeah, man. Good for Capcom. This is the kind of stuff I want to see. Game companies that keep failing, Ubisoft, just remake your old games and do not put woke stuff in it. That's like literally all you got to do. If we get some Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 remakes and just like exactly how they were, just with updated mechanics, people would be perfectly happy to spend full price on those games.